everyone. Good afternoon.
Back.
That's right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from this planet or maybe beyond. We want to welcome you, Will and I, to another episode of the Wednesday Field Report this time because we've got a pretty special holiday happening here in the U.S. tomorrow. Turkey Day.
We wouldn't want to interfere with anyone, would we? After all,
right.
Nothing more.
And standing in line at 5 a.m.
Who
to get all the deals?
Speaking of being places, where is Sean? I see he's on. Oh, there you are.
Oh, hey guys.
Hi, Sean.
Hey, Sean. Who's this friend of yours?
The Gobbler.
All right. Well,
I love it. I love it. Wait, so how long have you and the Gobbler been friends for? How long have you had this inflatable outfit? The world needs to know.
Well, probably about 6 months now. He's out of my collection. All right, good. Good. Have a serious interview with me now. Go ahead. I dare you to ask serious questions.
I'm done. I don't think we can. It's impossible. So we're here today, though, to kind of talk about what everyone's thankful for, right? Because in the spirit of Thanksgiving that's coming up here in the U.S., we want to be thankful for things, right? So do we want to talk a little bit about that?
So,
sure.
Yeah. Who wants to start? You already were alluding to whole Black Friday being a problem, but I think the real problem is the fact that we don't love turkeys like we should, and they need people to save them from not. I'm going to crush turkeys all day tomorrow. That's the real thing. I'm going to eat so much freaking turkey.
Yeah.
Yes.
That tryptophan's going to lay you out. You're going to be taking a snooze because of all the turkey you're eating, right?
Yes.
That's what it's called, right? Tryptophan,
yes,
right?
Tryptophan.
Yes.
Yeah.
So obviously we're here. We're having a good time because who doesn't like to have a good time? And I know we all love to have a great time as your hosts for this episode. But yeah, we're talking about things that we're thankful for. And so as we're sharing on the bottom of the screen here, obviously expressing gratitude and showing thanks and appreciation for the people around us, the opportunities around us is a great way to change your mindset to more of an optimistic mindset, right? And to really enhance your relationships, family relationships, friendships, colleague partnerships, partnerships, all of those things. So, so guys, who wants to go first? Like, what are you thankful for?
Good, Will.
Sean? Okay, I'll kick it off. Sure.
No,
so, this year for me, I'm going to start with something that's kind of a professional giving thanks, if you will. I've had a lot of opportunities this year with ConnectWise, and it's really been one of those things where I've been thrust into the spotlight and out of my comfort zone a lot this year. And it's been something that's triggered a lot of growth and really kind of helped me find what's important to me, both professionally and personally. And so I'm very thankful for the opportunities that I've had this year with the company. And it's, looking forward to seeing like where that goes and some of the additional opportunities that brings. It's something that, without a lot of those opportunities, I don't know that I would be as fulfilled in my role as I am, but I'm looking at the future and I'm seeing a lot of great things. So very thankful for that.
I would agree. When I met Will, he was handing me my work shirt. I was like, where the hell was my work shirt? That was my response.
I was going to say, wait. Is this like a role, like a professional reader? Like welcome to ConnectWise. If we don't have that, we should have that. By the way,
it was
ConnectWise. Here's your shirt.
I don't know if it was a Secure or Connect last year. I think it was Secure.
I think it was Connect last year, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, and I went into the room for get the shirts for the week that we were, and I was like, and there was Will, and he was all sparkling. He was like majestic to me. He was so helpful. We became instant like bromance.
Wait.
Whoa.
Is
What?
it because you guys kind of look like each other? Is that the reason why you just felt like you?
Look, we're both card-carrying members of the Jeff Bishop fan club, okay?
Right? Except I feel like Jeff lost some weight and made me look bad this year. I'm not really cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I found all the weight he lost. I was just collecting it, you know.
Me too. I mean, we're collectors too. Actually,
Yeah,
when
exactly.
I have so many things in common, we're also collectors of other people's fat. And it goes right to
Well,
my
that's
head.
great. So okay, I feel like Will really dug deep on that one. So I feel like Sean asking you, besides being thankful for Will, look, and being a Jeff Bishop lookalike and also getting your shirt from Will as your first connection to one another. What else
Yes.
are you thankful for?
That I can wear this thing while I work and
And do
I'm
a live stream with us?
and I'm supported by my colleagues for this.
Aw.
I mean, where else can you get that? Honestly, think about that in all your life. Think about when you're like, because I have younger daughters, as you know, and I remember when you were 18, 19, 20, and then to 30, you were so excited about your first professional meeting, and you were also changing your outfit 17 times, and you were shining your shoes, and everything was right.
Yep.
And now look at us. I'm riding a turkey. I'm riding this guy. Anyway, no, but I would say, but in all seriousness though, I'm appreciative because I came into an organization that I spent tons of time with, just didn't work for. This in January will be my 2-year anniversary here. So the first year was like baptism by fire, right? We were just, and even, Vicky, because you worked with me on a lot of things, just trying to figure out what was going on. So I say this year I got a chance to solidify a lot of really cool things, and my shameless plug for Pitch It and Thread and those guys winning, that program has done so well. And all the people I got to hang out with and meet that helped make the program successful, like Andrea and Louie and Ashley and Jess in the backstage that hates when I acknowledge her in public. I think it's because she's just embarrassed, not because she doesn't want to let people know we're friends. But it's been a great ride for this year, and be able to do all the cool things and having a good support cast of people that like work their butts off to make it work, and it's not just the colleagues, it's also all the people exterior, like the partners and the vendors, and it's pretty awesome. And again, we had like 500 plus people in a room watching these guys go at it and pitch it, and that was like 30 people 3 years ago.
Yeah,
So, amazing.
It'll be interesting to see how many we get in 2024.
Jason McGee, when Any Main Stage, if you're watching this, main stage next year, because we're gonna need it. Just saying.
Just putting in a plug. I like it. Well, in that same vein, I wanted to say, so I've got a team of 10 amazing colleagues that work on the ecosystem team. Ernesto and Kristen, who are our Cronus and Bitdefender vendor specialists. Our marketplace team, which is comprised of Lisa and Luke and John and Jose, Nelson, Nico, Teresa and Trisha. Sorry. It's always great for that team because there's like two people that are beginning of the first letter, right? So I'm like, all right, I got the J's, I got the L's, I got the N's, I got the T's.
That's something to be thankful for right there.
And they're wonderful. They're wonderful people. Our team is relatively new to ConnectWise. I mean, majority of my team's been here for 2 years or less, and their first foray for most of them into the MSP ecosystem. And I'm just so proud to see how far they've come and how much they've grown. And it's just I'm having a proud mama moment. But they're just amazing individuals, and there's a lot of value that they're going to bring to ConnectWise and to the industry ahead. So that's what I'm thankful for. And hey, if you're interested in posting, I know Juan Mac, love Juan, posted that he's thankful that wait, what was it?
That I'm
he was going to be thankful, right? That you're not, but you are. So, but if there's anything else that you're thankful for, please make sure to post them in the comments because we want to read them.
Yeah,
and recognize them.
But I'm not really wearing a suit. I'm sort of riding a turkey one. Pay attention. It's embarrassing.
So switching the tone here from the personal thanks to the professional thanks to the personal thanks. What else are you guys thankful for?
You want me to go first?
Continue.
Yeah, you go first. I went
Continue
first last time,
deep.
Sean. You go first this time.
Look up
Yeah.
my screen's all blurry, so you can't see me cry for my joy. No, so actually, personally, I'm getting ready for tomorrow, like everybody else is. Where like 30 or 40 people come to my home to eat all the food I make. So as happy as I am for that, as happy as blessed I'll be for when it's over, as well, because they'll be all out of my house, which is really nice. But I have great kids. I just got back from Mexico. I can't really complain. Like although I'd rather be in Mexico for Thanksgiving, I feel like. Juan, you can come with me.
That's great. I love it. Well, yeah, and your pictures looked amazing from Mexico. So I'm glad you had a good time. And if you do end up buying a rental property, just make sure to remember your friends, okay?
Call to action. Thank you for the call to action, Vicky. Yes, Sean Lodo Estates, you can rent. I'll send out the link soon. It'll be in the chat. I am buying property in Mexico. You can rent it. And I will charge you the best rates possible.
There you go. You heard it here. Heard it here first, folks.
Wait, can I say I'm also grateful for Vicky Bruns and being my best call to action person without trying to be. Thank you so much. She's my agent.
You're welcome.
All right, so Vicky, what are you personally thankful for? Let's talk about that.
Ooh, well, I am really thankful for my health, my family's health. We've just gone through another. We had COVID a few weeks ago. Actually, before Connect, everyone, okay, and don't worry, I was COVID free by the time I got to Connect, so I was not part of a super spreader event. Just FYI. But then coming back from Connect, my son got strep, and we gave it to all of us, and my parents included. And my dog, I actually just checked him out of the dog hospital because the poor boy had a super high fever, and we weren't sure if he was going to make it or not. And so he's like my first child. I love my human child, but I do love my dog child. I wouldn't say
the dog was your first child. Just so we're clear, you just said the dog was your first child.
He was. Yeah, that's right. My first child. First child.
Are we speaking chronologically or selection?
Chronologically.
Are you sure?
And also maybe selection. But yeah, so Pilot is doing well, and it goes to show you, right? Like, oh, actually, wait, hold on. You can't see him really well, but I'll show you. I'll show you Pilot. Hey, bud. He has his ball. This is like his favorite thing. Yeah.
He looks like he's doing better.
He's doing really good. So that's what I'm thankful for. Just everybody's health and well-being. So
that's awesome.
What about you, Will?
Oh man, so many things to be thankful for this year. I'm honestly very thankful that I have such an awesome, supportive family. Like, I don't think I could really be anywhere as successful as I am without the support of my wife, my stepkid. They're both a wonderful and amazing human beings. Beyond that, just having a great community of friends around me that can help, pick up slack whenever, things slide. Be able to just really kind of work together as a community is what I'm really, really thankful for. So it's nice to have a very tight friend group. So personally, that's what I'm very happy about. I'm very thankful for.
Can we just acknowledge Keith Nelson's post? Because if we don't,
yes,
I just saw that. Yes.
Can we go to the previous one where he's on his way to see his first child?
It's funny. Whenever I met him for the first time, he introduced himself to me as your dad. So
yeah, I know he gets lost. I'm thankful for the doctors and nurses at the house for Keith to take care of him, make sure he is okay. They do a good job with him. They let him out for field trips to see everybody. So yeah, I'm appreciative of that. Yeah, and he does introduce everybody as he. I mean, at Security had T-shirts with our picture on it. He's like, "Have you seen my son?"
What a good dad!
What a great dad!
He is a great dad.
I'm sure. Well, and yes, his children agree.
What I will say, I am very thankful for our community as well. Like, we have something very unique in the ConnectWise community, not only just because our partners are awesome and also frequently very hilarious, but it's very rare to see such a community with the spirit of sharing and a spirit of being able to have that interconnectedness. We saw a lot of that at IT Nation this year. It's wild to see
Yeah.
a bunch of people who, outside of things like IT Nation, they're competitors, but coming together at Connect, they're sitting there talking about, this is how we do things. This is where we found success. This is where we found pitfalls, and being able to just share that with the community. Like, not everyone has that, and that's something really rare that we should all really kind of be thankful for, in my opinion.
I was going to say that this is something that you've seen kind of more of an evolution of, because in the past, a lot more MSPs seem to kind of keep their secret sauce, and the recipe is kind of close to the chest, like Coca-Cola. And now it's much more of a sharing environment, because it really does have to be, it is a rising tide, and we have to make sure that we are in the tone of sharing. You're helping everyone in the community, and so even outside of the peer groups, totally agree. Seeing it more and more.
Right on cue, Chris Phillips.
Right? Chris Phillips.
And there goes Chris Phillips, probably one of the nicest people in the whole space,
and a huge Star Wars fan.
Oh my God!
See, look, I'm digging the picture with R2D2 there. Like, I haven't met Chris, but that immediately makes me want to meet Chris now.
Chris is the man, and I'm thankful for Chris, because he gave me this. I still have it here at my desk, which is for a lightsaber. He makes his own lightsaber prisms for colors.
Really?
He has an Etsy. Doesn't he have an Etsy shop? I think he does.
He has everything, man. Chris, he's like,
Chris, I don't know that we've met yet, but you're my new best friend.
You should know Chris. He's like, actually, he should be on the picture of the world's most interesting man.
Love
like
it.
Seriously, because this guy, I literally, I'm sort of jealous at times. I'll be honest, Chris. I'm just gonna be honest with you now. I'm jealous when I see all the pictures of you at when you're in Galaxy's Edge all the time, and every person that works there knows you, and you're like literally part of the staff at this point, and it's just ridiculous. I want to be there with you. I want to be there spending quality time with you, man. And
he actually has a goal to be able to hit both Star Wars areas of both Disney parks on both sides of the U.S. in one day. So he'll have to come back and share that with us when that happens. But I was like, wow, that's pretty cool.
I may do that with you, Chris.
Here we go. Only if you bring the gobbler.
I will bring the gobbler. I'll be running around in this thing.
I don't know if Disney will let you in with that, will they?
I think we're Chris will let us do anything, because Chris is like the godfather of this place. So
so let's talk a little bit about you guys. So I know we already talked about Sean having the whole neighborhood over at his house tomorrow. But what are some really like wacky, zany, like holiday traditions that you and your family take part in for Thanksgiving or like otherwise?
Wacky and zany. I don't know. I have the most normal family ever. So I can't even think of anything wacky and zany, like besides eating a lot of turkey and, like my wife and my mom get together and make a 14-layer cake every year.
Wow.
Aww.
Yeah. Like,
I love
that's
that.
not
That's so
wacky or
sweet.
zany, but that's
Vicky's like, oh, Vicky's like, oh, and I'm like, oh.
Like, I want some of
it's
that.
Different awes going on here right now. Like, I'm in, no, well, this is mine. Literally, I have a different costume for every holiday. I exaggerate you not. If you look through my Facebook pictures, every single, like literally my family can't wait to show up to see what I'm wearing. And because it's ridiculous, like the 2 years ago for Christmas was a Christmas dress. It was a Christmas tree as a dress that I wore with some red leggings, So literally, this is the tradition, which is where my mother is rendered embarrassed, and my kids are embarrassed, and the rest of my family and friends are like, "This is amazing. Do more."
So you're like mission accomplished if you embarrass your kids.
I'm happy. Well, two of my daughters aren't as bad embarrassed, but the oldest and the youngest are definitely the ones that are like, this is ridiculous. Can we just not? And then I'm like, let's go to the bar and have drinks now too. Go get changed. No, why get changed? It's perfect. It's holiday. Yeah. I mean, I was at the bar at one time with a big pink purse and my green dress, and yeah.
So we're gonna have to find that, and we'll post it in the comments so everybody can see it.
What about you, Chris? What's your weird and zany?
I love. Before I say that, Chris just posted. We used to do make it, bake it, sew it, grow it for Christmas. So no buying of gifts. Switched a few years ago to favorite things where we buy each other stuff that we liked throughout the year. That is really cool. I like that idea. Because then you're not contributing just to capitalism. It comes from the heart. Maybe contributing a little to capitalism. That's okay. So our thing that we do, this is something that I've done with my family. I'm an only child, and there have been a few holidays where it really hasn't been many of us in the house. We're just three of us, and so we name the turkey every year. And then I don't know how do you guys make your turkey, or how are you making your turkey this year? Are you smoking it, baking it, frying it? What are you doing?
In a bag, in the oven.
In a bag. Okay.
Because we do turkey, ham, rigatoni, and a bunch of other stuff. So it's like, again, there's a lot of people. So
okay.
I can't be all fancy. I gotta just get to it. But I do stuff my turkey with Brussels sprouts, garlic cloves, and like some fresh basil and oregano inside it too, and then a bunch of butter in it. So
that sounds really good. Oh man. Yeah. Well, we always did the baking. We always did just baking, and we always named it, and then I would always give it like the oil massage. So my mom always loved taking a picture of me, like, massaging the turkey.
I love it.
There's so many places that, yes, that's good.
Yeah, but it's stupid, but it's also something that it's just funny. It's like it's kind of an internal joke, and I don't know. Now Logan gets to take over the tradition this year. Hopefully he doesn't get salmonella.
New weird and zany things to do with Thanksgiving. I didn't even know that was a thing, but now I'm gonna have to find something this year. Usually for us, it's I'm also an only child, so it's been a 3-person Thanksgiving before. This year could be a 4-person Thanksgiving, so we don't usually do a big turkey, but I have done in the past what I call swine apple, which is where you take turkey, you take that, you mix up with a lot of like spices and whatnot, put a pineapple around it, wrap the pineapple in a glaze, take a bacon weave, wrap that around it.
What?
Smoke it.
Wow.
Okay. That sounds amazing. You guys are making me really hungry right now. If anybody else who's listening in has any great recipe ideas, please post them, because I'm supposed to be making something tomorrow and I'm not sure what I'm going to make yet.
So you're not making turkey?
Well, I mean, my husband's smoking the turkey. I'm just here for moral support.
Oh,
I love it.
Oh, I understand.
No, I'll make something. But he makes mashed potatoes from scratch. He makes a broccoli casserole, and then we have the turkey, and then we'll have yam, like sweet potato casserole with the marshmallow. You got to have the marshmallows on top. Are you guys big fans of the marshmallows on top?
Gotta have the marshmallows on top.
We skip all that. We literally just make a sweet potato casserole that has the marshmallows in it, basically stirred in, along with what is it, Ritz crackers as the crust. Yeah, dope.
Huh.
And
okay.
And pretzel jello salad. Oh my Lord. I'm getting fatter as I say this. Obviously, Jeff Bishop is not listening to this because he'd be getting fatter too. So yeah.
All right. Well, pretzel jello salad, is that what you called it?
Yeah, pretzel salad. Like it's literally
pretzel salad. Okay.
It's got pretzels as the base. It's got the Cool Whip whipped cream as another layer, and then it's jello on top.
Oh.
It is so.
Man, I don't know. That sounds really weird. But
you're in a field with your donkey talking, but that sounds weird. Keep it out.
I don't know. I see what Keith said, and I just want to know, like, what time do we eat, Keith?
I love it.
So Keith has this really nice setup outside where you can go and all that stuff. So he does a lot of fun stuff out back.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's he hosted a party for his son Ryan in the back, and it looked like a great. It's only a place I would hang, like I'd pay to go to as a resort. Like, let's just say it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have been in for that, But no, I think. But yeah, we love.
Maybe you'll actually get an invite next year.
Well, I have. I have an invite. I'm going to his daughter's wedding.
There you go.
So
See, it's all about community, folks. We're more than just ConnectWise. We're also friends.
Absolutely.
we are.
Well, Marcus, thank you so much for the comment about my hat. I appreciate that. This is my concert hat. If anybody has ever seen Sugar Shack, where's it at? Oh yeah, there's my little gnome inside. Great reggae music. Anyways, guys, what are we gonna? Let's wrap this up. I feel like we've said some sentimental things. We've had a good time. Is there anything else that you guys want to say on this awesome episode of our Thanksgiving Field Report?
Sure. For everybody out there who celebrates Thanksgiving, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. May you be able to spend time with friends, family, whoever you choose to spend your Thanksgiving with. But hopefully you have a great one, and it kicks off the great holiday season.
Wow, that was like a Hallmark ad,
right?
I mean, even the voice, like
it was great.
That was really nice. I'm done. I don't want to talk anymore.
And for everybody out there that may not be celebrating Thanksgiving, we appreciate you for letting us be able to take the day off and spend time with family. And for those of you celebrating, happy Thanksgiving. We appreciate you.
I appreciate
Absolutely.
Matt Connolly for saying pretzel salad, don't knock it. Thank you, Matt Connolly. Thank you, Matt Connolly, for letting them know.
And if you've never heard of pretzel salad before, now you know.
Pretzel salad is amazing.
I'm going to have to go investigate this now. All right. Well, I know what I'm doing.
I'm telling you. And you can just, when you finish, bring it to the house. We'll eat it together.
All right.
Yes.
All right. And Sean, you'll come back and join us for a future field report, right? With another inflatable costume?
I have. Yes. Yes.
I just want to see your closet with all of these inflatable costumes. Just like, do you have a walk-in closet with all of them?
I have dressers filled with costumes. You have no idea. Like I literally, my other side of the attic has dressers lined up on the wall, and each drawer is dedicated to a holiday of outfits and it's weird. Like it just happened. It wasn't planned. It just happened. Yeah.
All right, great.
On that
we'll
note,
see you again soon.
Happy Thanksgiving,
and
everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Well,